And we're back, you guys. So here we are. Nothing to think. Let's go to the high school. So who's around? No one? They always say that, but there's always someone. That's strange. Why isn't anybody around? Who's there? Where is everybody? Lucy, today's a holiday. Don't you remember? Really? Are any of this other staff here today? I don't believe so. I simply came here to paint a portrait of on my day off. Speaking of which, I'm behind schedule. Let's go with him to the art room. Mr. Kamada, are you there? You're here. Mr. Kamada, Koro Kaneda was murdered last night. Yes, I know. I have reasons to believe Goro was murdered because he tried to blackmail his father's murderer. Car. What does Principal Urabe have to do with this? Principal Urabe and Goro knew one another. Principal Urabe and Goro. You don't think that a friendship like that is even the least a bit peculiar? He doesn't have much to say. Surely you aren't saying Principal Urabe. There isn't any direct evidence yet, but... Car? Nothing. So, Uzi, you're convinced Urabe is the murderer. Huh? How little you know of what really goes around at Ushimitsu. How every teacher here has a secret. Mr. Kamada? I locked the door as I came in. You're trapped. Speaking of secrets, anything could happen to you right now, and no one would ever know. Huh? Open the door. Kamada. Goro. Car. Urabe. Insights. Open. Aha. Just kidding. I had you go in there, didn't I? Not really. But please, I really do not appreciate all this ridiculous gossip about Principal Urabe. I don't know where you came up with such a silly idea, but... I do not wish to badmouth my colleagues, Detective. Please, you'll have to excuse me. Let's go to Detective Agency. The phone? Usugi Detective Agency. It's Hitomi, homie. Huh? Hey, Uzi. Get this. That strange man's been murdered too now. I can't believe everything that's been happening lately. This is getting deep, even for all Hitomi. Don't worry about a thing, Hitomi. I got some new leads. We'll solve this one soon enough. So you're gonna find the killer now? Make sure he doesn't get you as well. Haha. But seriously though, be careful. You handle the leads, and I'll take care of Yumi and all. Alright? She'll be safe as can be under my watchful eye. Anyhow, I'll talk to you soon, okay? See ya! Hitomi. There's something else on the phone. Oh, crap. It's not checking the message. Oh, ask about... Ah, the phone. Hello, this is Ryoko Katsuragi. I talked with Detective Jin the other day about the Ushida boy. An old friend of mine, Sayaka Ishibashi, is coming to visit me today. She used to know him as well, and wanted me to tell you she'll like to help. Aha. That's interesting. Let's go to Ryoko's house. Chapter 10. A Childhood Friend. This is the home of Ryoko Katsuragi, a former friend of Shinobu's. I'm sorry. Sayaka should have arrived by now, but please, make yourself at home. Doesn't know anything. I've told you all I know. I just heard about it on the news. It surprised me even when I saw it. I never imagined Goro would still be living here in town. Huh? I always assumed he was living up in the big city, or some sort of yacht. Uh-huh. I don't know what else to tell you. I myself don't remember much about him anymore. When Sayaka gets here, she should be able to fill the gaps. Principal Urabe had a good direction, and was always sympathetic with the students' concerns. He's always been an upstanding man. I've told you all I know. I hope Sayaka gets here soon. I wish I could help you more. This house is in the neighborhood town as well. So we must be just up the road of this from the Sambora. I wonder what they know, what they say about the murder. Whoops. I already saw that. I think I gotta show her something. Nope. There's a telephone in the corner of the room. Oh, now we can use the phone, but gotta check the number again, I forgot. 007 1234. Could I use her phone? It won't take long distance. It won't be long distance. 007 1234. Did I get that right? I think I got the number right. Yeah, I did. Mm. 007 1234. Oh, this is weird. Maybe I have to keep asking or something. That's not reminiscent of Shinobu. I never knew much about Goro. He's a wonderful man. Everyone at the school admires him. I remember that one time I sprained my ankle. He personally escorted me to the hospital in his car. Everybody was talking about it. That car. Let's ask about the car. I remember it well. It was a very fancy big black car. The kind every schoolgirl wants to be seen in. So it's true. Principal Rabbit owned a large black car 15 years ago. Everything is coming together. I've told you all I know. Sayaka knew the Yoshida boy much better than I did. I guess I should try and call again. Maybe it won't be busy now. Zero 07 12 34. There we go. The Sambora Bar and Saloon. Yes, we just heard the news. It's all over the TV. Goro was here just the other day. Everybody here's talking about it. Why don't you come over if you want to know more? Alright, so we're gonna go over there. Excuse me, but I have to check on something. I won't be long. Oh, please be back soon. So we're at the Zambora once again. Howdy. Howdy to you too. Everybody's been talking about it. Hey, you're that kid from before, right? I can't believe he's dead. Same thing. I wonder what that fool got himself into this time. What? Can tell you much about that? No idea. Can tell you much about that? No idea. Gee, is this all they have to say? Yeah. Give me info. I could have sworn he was up to something the last time I saw him. Nothing? Wow, this place has way better information. Well, it seems that talking to people is not helping. TV's tucked into a corner of the bar. They're not gonna turn it on or anything. I can't tell if she's with him or not. It's all over the TV. I wonder what that fool got himself into this time. Pestering me too much can be hazardous to your health, kid. Well, it seems that it's pointless to talk to these people. Yeah, I hope you can help me. Well... Well, I think I gotta go back to the house and check if the girl's there. Yeah, let's go back. Sayaka should be here any time now. Could you let me know where you're going to be so that I can contact you when Sayaka arrives? Oh yeah, oh, right. So I gotta give her the number from the matches. Huh? I gotta go to a bar called the Sambora. If you need to get a hold of me, you can call the number in this pack of matches. Alright. Yeah, now we'll just have to ask around until she calls in. Now that I think about it, things are starting to seem kinda suspicious. He showed up for the first time in a long while, around 10 days ago. He always came here off and on, so I didn't think much of it at the time, but this time it was different. That night, he came in here and sat in the corner, staring at the TV, and it was just after the ball game had ended. After sitting there glued to the TV for the longest time, he suddenly stood up, exclaiming, "Ha ha ha! It all comes back to me. Always. I always win. Ha ha ha." He ran out the door, shouting this again and that and again. Must have been just after 9 p.m. Unfortunately, I can't see the TV from here, so I couldn't tell what he'd seen. I'd love to know what he saw. From then on, he came here all the time in high spirits, throwing all kinds of money around. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, I have a really hard time with that word. Hello? Hello, this is Ryoko. Sayaka just called to let me know her train's here. I'm heading out now to pick her up. I'm on my way. Excuse me. Pleasure's mine. Excuse me. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be back with Sayaka in just a minute. Oh, she trusts me a lot, leaving me alone in her house. House has a nice livelihood to that. There's not large TV here. Should I check the TV? What could Goro have seen on the TV that night? What was going on 10 days ago? Hey, it's 9 p.m. Just about the same time Goro was watching TV that night. I wonder what's on. Okay, the game's just about over. It's the news. There's an accident downtown somewhere. Police are investigating the Goro murder. Detective, I'd like to introduce Sayaka Ishibashi. Pleased to meet you. I assume Ryoko's told you a little bit about me. So here she is. Let's ask her a few questions, I guess. It's a shame these things still happen this day and age. I was close with Ryoko and Shinobu ever since junior high. I can't say I like the guy much, but to be murdered like that... It's a shame these things still happen these day and age. Up until Mr. Ushida committed suicide, we used to go to school with his son. Our nickname for him was Big T. Big T? Yeah, we used to call him Mr. Ushida's son Big T. His full name was Tetsuya Ushida. Tetsuya Ushida. Could this be the TU I've been looking for? I'll always remember what kind and gentle heart he had. He always seemed bright and cheerful for as long as I knew him. He's been through a lot, no doubt. First hearing about the murder of his friend, then with his father committing suicide. I hope you're able to make some sense of all this. Ryoko and I all have always aspired to be like the principal. Ever since Shinobu started high school, we noticed she'd started to change. But no one of us ever thought she would end up like she did. No one could have ever expected what happened. I couldn't believe it at the time. Back when it happened, I think Big T took the news worst of all. They supposedly been close friends ever since they were young. I think Shinobu might have been interested in him. He seemed to be stricken with grief after his father's death, and moved away not long after. I never saw him again. That's all I know about him. And we'll see you guys on the next one, cause, yeah. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.